my biggest issue, chat, the thing that has always held me back from actually being good at fighting games is that I love to just go for stupid, exciting shit. The hard read is always so satisfying. But you know what that would do? It would get you people to watch in arcades, which is the thing that I like the most. I really loved it, man, when you would get an audience of people that would like crowd around you and be like, what the f is this kid doing? And they would like hover while you're fighting other people that are like, you know, putting up quarters to try to beat you. And you would grow an audience of people that are like watching your gameplay. So if you had some exciting shit, you would eventually lose because obviously it's not the best thing ever. But one of my favorite things was like getting an audience in arcades to watch you play fighting games or even any arcade game. House of the Dead, anything like that. Funny enough, that ended up being my job. Like, my actual job was not actually to be good at fighting games and win tournaments and shit. My job ended up becoming the thing that I was pretty passionate about, which was first generation streaming. Wow. We have just determined that the first generation of streaming was you going into an arcade and impressing some people to watch your gameplay. So that became essentially everything for me. And it still is to this day, to show off some cool shit in games. First generation streaming is hovering around someone being good at an arcade. DDR was like that? Nah, that was the same way. I used to go play the first Dance Dance Revolution at the Santa Monica Pier, and I was very good at the game. And I learned a lot of how to play the game over several months. Santa Monica Pier is home to a lot of tourism, and people had never seen a game like Dance Dance Revolution before. So if you did some cool shit, or if you played dual pads, you would get people that would tip you. I mean, not even shitting you. You'd be at Santa Monica Pier. It would be at the front of the arcade at the pier, and people would be walking by, and they would stop, and you'd turn around, and there'd be like 60 fucking people watching you, and they would all clap and shit after you like destroy a fucking boom boom dollar on the hardest difficulty. And people would leave you money like you were a street performer or some shit. It was fucking cool. Granted, I was like 17 or something like that. What did they tip you? Like a couple bucks, $5. Like tourists, the people that did not speak English would literally go up and like give you money and be like, that was really cool or something, and then they would just leave. I also started getting donations for first generation streaming. That's what that was. First generation Twitch donations. Wow. Jesus, perspective is a, what the fuck? That's some weird prototype donations for playing video games? Fuck, man. That's some weird shit to think about now. Fuck you, chat.